So here's Ella to talk about all the different types of things that she's been working on for the past 3 weeks.
Hi, I'm Ella de Guzman. I'm an incoming senior at Dublin High School, and my project is the third eye for the visually impaired. I chose this project because it is related to what I'm interested in doing in the future, which is biomedical engineering. I thought this project would be a great introduction to the field because it involves using sensors, coding, building, and the Internet of Things. And here's a demo of my project. So over here is a slide switch, and when you flip the slide switch, the ultrasonic sensor turns on, which detects the distance between the device and an object. Then a vibration motor and buzzer vibrate and beep faster and faster based on how close the object is to the person. When you flip the switch again, there's also a color detection mode, which uses an RGB sensor to detect the color of an object. And then when you press a button, the color name is displayed onto an LCD display. So as you can see here, the color name switches, and it switches to Tory Blue. To complete this project, I first started off by experimenting with all the different components that I had, such as the ultrasonic sensor, the buzzer, the switch. And then once I understood all the different components and how they worked, I started assembling both settings of my project. So one is object detection, while the other is color detection. As I started working on the project, I realized I needed to use both an Arduino as well as a particle photon. The Arduino was used so that all the pins could be connected to all the components, while the particle photon was used so that my device could connect to the internet. I think my main obstacle of this project was getting the RGB values to be converted to the color name. To overcome this obstacle, I used the particle photon webhook as well as a color API to take the RGB values from the device and send it to a website. The website would then convert the RGB values to the color name and send it back to the device where it could be displayed on an LCD display. By using these webhooks, I learned about the power of APIs since they can transform any project. If I had more time for this project, I definitely would love to use a speaker so that people who are visually impaired can hear the color name. This would require me to use a text-to-speech API, which would convert the color names that I got to speech. Throughout my time at Bluestamp, my main goal was to really just understand which field of engineering I would be most interested in. I was interested in biomedical engineering because it combined two of my passions. One was for helping others, and the other one is problem solving through technology. I thought this project was a perfect example of what I could be doing in the future because it involves the Internet of Things, building, coding, and testing. I definitely took a lot from this program, and I realized that I would love to pursue a future in biomedical engineering. I love how all the different types of sensors, code, and internet allow you to find an endless number of ways to help people. Thank you so much for listening.